Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. We are here with a wild card round reading. I wanted to jump on live. We just did some members for our series readings, and no, this is getting intense this week, and so I just wanted to jump on. I haven't done a second quarter stage moon reading in a long time, and the moon is important. Let's talk about it. Yeah, more than just the full moon, more than just the new moon. Every stage in the moon cycle is, I think, absolutely noteworthy. So let's take a look at how this full moon in Aquarius is going to lead into the second quarter stage and any important messages that may come through. I'm also channeling. There might be sensitive information that comes through. Just as a side note, because we're channeling, and this is the way channeling works. So for those of you who are like, where you don't want whatever it is, or you're sensitive to certain sensitive bits of information and you want to hear only one kind of story, this is not your video, this is not your channel, and it's just not meant to be. So you should probably step out if you have trouble with hearing what is, okay? I'm not here to sugarcoat and la, and that's just that. So I have to make that message here known, apparently, because you just never know who's watching. And for the most part, it seems that people are relatively open-minded when it comes to tarot, but you do have viewers every now and then who are wanting a very exact answer in the way that they want it from their ego perspective, not from their higher self perspective. And when they don't get the candy and they don't get the sugar that the gut bacteria is craving, okay, we could call them entity frequencies, then they look at you like, oh, yeah, it's on you. It's all on you now. Why are you not giving me that answer? No. And this is a sacred space, and I reflect here the messages. I am clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient. Okay, I'm sensing the energy, and that's what it is. So by watching this video, you're kind of like, in a certain sense, we'll say agreeing to knowing that, okay, and that this is not from the ego plane of this is exactly what's happening. I only want to hear that. Okay, it's about flowing with the energy. So if you're not ready to do that, just check out. Check out. If you're following and you're getting irritated by messages or overly happy about certain messages because it's confirming your ego, unsubscribe. And it's a really good time right now to do so, because this week is going to get really intense. It's going to get really karmic, and I don't lie to viewers. I'm going to say it the way I feel it. And again, sensitive information may come through. So if you're in a triggered state, not a good time to be watching tarot, I think. And in general, if you don't have a handle on your Pluto energy and your Neptune energy, you do not really want to be watching tarot. I feel, especially general videos online, because you're not in a state to be able to really maneuver those messages in a way that's going to be helpful to you. You're just going to end up feeling triggered and random. Not a good place you want to be at. So that's just my 2 cents, though. You take it as you will. And so love and light to you guys. Let's get into it here. And justice right there. Okay. Let's look at this week. We're talking about the full moon in Aquarius, right? Which is already intense. It's all holy hell. Okay. The full moon in Aquarius leading then into Pisces. And, feel free to share. Was it intense for you? It was definitely a pivot. And so we have to kind of remember that as well, that, the full moon is not just the full moon. It is so much more than just the 22nd, 23rd that we saw it sort of culminate out. It is much more than that. And it brings up much more than just, okay, this month and the energies associated with this month. We're talking about generational karma. We're talking about generational energies. We're talking about the Akashic records. Yes, we're talking about energy. We're talking about how it moves through cycles, because that's what it is. It's a cyclical form of frequency. Right, when we're here and we're reading on the full moon, we're looking at everything that comes up, and that's where you have to say, yes, okay. You have to have an open mind when we're looking at what comes through, at least I feel, in channeled messages, in tarot, which for me is a channeled form. We'll even say art form at a certain point, okay, because all perspective as well. To say it in this way, you have to see it as energy. It's not necessarily going to be something obvious or concrete. It's what you make it. But getting back to it here, we're talking about energy. So to understand what's coming up in other words of the full moon, we have to understand where this energy is originating from, right? I believe nothing is random in life. If you're experiencing certain things, right, even physically, I don't feel that is ever random. It's not like suddenly I have, XYZ situation going on. Everything is connective. There's a reason for everything. So I would look at your gut bacteria, even if you're experiencing something psychological, but this is not a reading. for anything further than entertainment purposes. Gonna have to say that, right? Okay. I really wish we didn't have to say that, but we ought to say that because people, that take it as you go, love and light. And I'm just, it's this week we gotta saddle the fuck up. And yeah, we were talking earlier about that in the light worker warning video. Anyways, let's get back to it here. Let's just clear the energy ground page of Pentacles. Yeah. Well, let's say it like this. There are 2 doors. Okay. I'm seeing it in this way. Well, there are many, but I see it as there's a very particular direction. Okay. And maybe several, that you say, well, I can move in these directions here. Obviously now I can go that way. I can go this way. It comes down to the one that you align with fully, right? How can we move through a door if like part of our body is like hitting the wall, right? Imagine we're standing like halfway. We cannot move through the door if we're halfway, okay, in alignment with the door and half in alignment with the wall, This is something that we have to move through, absolutely. Now, I feel like for a number of you, there are things coming up that are quite sensitive with the Page of Pentacles in general, and the Justice card. Like, you are going to be seeing people's true colors here. The truest of truest ass colors here during this time. And it is what it is with the Justice card and the Page of Pentacles. Sometimes we see things that we don't really want to see. Sometimes we see things that are really hard to see. Like, okay, fine, but it comes down to you and you. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. I don't want to acknowledge it. It comes down to you with you. Am I really seeing this? Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah. No, it's got to be that way. Let's take off the rose-colored glasses, right? I feel like that's what's going to ultimately be the most helpful. 6 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords reverse. I want to mention this as well before we pull a card strategically from the full moon to the second quarter stage. Currently, right now, simultaneous to the full moon, and at any point in time, a moon shift and whatnot, moon cycle, we see that it is many other factors at play, right? So, for example, the moon being at the full moon in Aquarius is not just that, and we're not looking just at the moon, but we're looking at as well other cycles. So let's look at the other cycles. What do we have going on? Neptune is also retrograde in Pisces. This is bringing up 12th house frequencies up for review. We are going to have to look at, where we've been maybe sort of like glazing over the details, okay? Where we've been like sacrificing, okay? Yeah, sacrificing what it is that's actually really, really, really important to us. Yeah, and why? Wait, why was I doing that back there? Why was I not quite seeing shit? What happened? What happened that I let it get to that point? That's the Neptune. That's a Neptune retrograde energy we're talking about. And we talked about that in an Astro talk live. It was about a month ago, I think. Yeah, we're talking about Neptune retro and all that. Let's clear the energy grounding out right there. The Hangman upright, moon in reverse. We're going to see it. Sometimes it's like our ego is like clawing on and trying to hang on and like, but it's easier if I don't see it. But like, you see it anyways, right? It's a matter of, are you integrating your 3D archetype in relation to that message that is for you, that is yours. In other words, it's your truth. So if you've known, let's say like this, scale it down. If you've known something that you knew you felt a certain way about someone, even, it's like, I know they're not my type. He's not my type. I'm hearing that. I know that he's not my type. This behavior that they've got going on, not my type. The way that they're, no. If you were no. This is not what I am attracted to truly. We're not talking about a Pluto hinge moment where you're hooking on to someone with the unhinged Pluto. We're talking actual magnetism, okay? And because listen, if it really were the case, and I know this is maybe going to be a little controversial, but if it really were the case that you were truly even in love with somebody, okay? In the truest sense, it would be manifest right there. It would happen in a heartbeat. It would already just be, right? We can say with the moon and the hangman. So if you're already in this state of frenetic, I'm hearing freneticism, where you're not actually, okay, where you want to be at, that's probably a sign and a good time to think, well, what am I holding on to then? No, let's get honest and let's get real. If this is not where I want it to be at, what am I doing? With the thought of it. With the theory of it. Because that's at this point what it is. That's where it's at. With the hangman and the moon. Like, really think about it. Yeah, no, I know. It's very triggering. It can be very triggering. Like, extremely triggering. Because this is where we are, like, hiding. in ourselves, but not who we really are. It's who we have set ourselves out to be. Okay, that is not in alignment with our true frequency code. I'm hearing the hangman and the moon. Okay, so like I'm gonna just get really, really real and honest here. If you have had some storyline that has not been planned out for you, and we're saying this because it's because of the alignments here this week, things are getting clear. Like, this is not really happening, or this is really happening. They're not really like that. They are really like that. I'm not really like this. I'm really gonna be like that. Yeah, I know that's my destiny. We're getting to that point here this week where we cannot sacrifice what we see, what we feel, what we know. And I feel like it's going to be a breaking forth and breaking out with the higher self, with the hangman upright. So if a relationship is not manifesting and you feel like you have to make it something that it's not, and you're grappling with that, you don't actually really want it, I think. And I can say that to myself as well. Why would we hang on to something that is not manifesting? Let's clear it around. Let's really think about that. Right? Why would I eat something that I know I cannot digest? Like, really, like, as a metaphor or literally. Why? What are we holding on to in that moment? It's not the thing, because if it were, yet again, okay, there would be no, how do we say, like a dissonant, okay, energy when it comes to attaining it. You know how they say, what is it? You use the antidote to set, it's like cure. You use the very issue itself, so-called. You use the disease, so-called, to cure the disease, right? That's what this is pointing to. How do we say it further? How can you find love through hate, for example? And I'm hearing of self ultimately, because we don't hate anything, anybody but ourselves if we do feel that energy towards another. So if you're trying to manifest something with someone and it's not working, it's not that person that you either claim that you hate or that you claim that you want and it's not working out. That's not it. Okay. It's a question of, why am I holding on to this? Your higher self knows what is really in alignment with you. And that's who holds shit back from us. It's not anyone. Oh, they hexed me. Fuck no, bro. No one is hexing no one. It's you. Okay, it's you and your higher self. Let's clear it and ground. Yeah. It's quite sad if you feel that is the case as well, because that's where you give permission for another to understand you further than you. And yeah. So there's no fear, okay, but it is just a matter of acknowledging what really matters. Okay, and if you're not prioritizing those things, like if you're not coming out and saying, you know what, I prioritize someone who can tell me, okay, who I really am. Ooh, okay, how do we say it? So some of you, well, yeah, some of you feel like you cannot be who you really are with someone in that. Yeah. That's where it's getting real with the moon and the Ace of Pentacles. This is for some. Some of you feel something is not real. Okay? Like you have to make this is for some. You have to make massive sacrifices to who you really are just to get like this much in return. Like, does that add up? Like, okay, let's think of it like this. Like, in what scenario would we ever do that? Where we would literally maybe pay more for something that we know we could get cheaper elsewhere. Why would we do that? Why would we give up something for something so little in return? I'm hearing this. Like, this comes down to, obviously, it's beyond confidence. This is not a confidence thing. This is a trigger. This is a shadow. Sometimes we are drawn to people who we realize will trigger us, who we realize will not give us what we think we want, but what we don't want, so that it tests us on why we would still pursue our shadow in place of our true heart frequency. Let's clear it. I know that's fucking triggering. Oh, but no, I'm in love with John. Okay, he just won't talk to me. It's not about John. It's not about John and whether or not he'll talk to you or not talk to you. It's about why you're just okay and feeling like you need to have something so particular in order to feel better. Not okay, but better. Let's clear it. I don't know. This is illusion here with the hangman upright on the moon. Some of you hooked on something that is not what you truly resonate with. And the question now, we're unplugging that. Sorry. And some of you, you know what this is. Okay, but this is their energy frequency. This is somebody who's attached to you. Okay, they don't want to feel you figure yourself out. And that's not like to say that they don't want the best for you, but it's in a sense of wanting to test you. And I call those energy frequencies dark angels, because it's not about having hate for those frequencies. It's that they ultimately, all energies here are meant to guide you further towards the love that you have for yourself. I do believe that. So it could be challenging, though. Very challenging soulmates here, for example, with the moon upright. Very, very challenging. But that's where you have to see beyond it. But yeah, the Pluto, if you're stuck on the Pluto and you're like, no, I'm in a power struggle and I just want to win, that's where you're going to feel like this shit will never get figured out, because that's the key to you, is that you don't need to win in the situation to feel like you are welcome back to yourself. I'm hearing that. Yeah, because it's not about them and it's not about this. It's not about this. It's about you. I'm hearing and where you take yourself. So this is about giving somebody else your power truly, actually, with the moon upright and the hangman is what I see. It's like, yeah, no, trying to get something from someone that is not working. How do we say this? Like when you're trying to force something, that's basically, you're putting your power in that person's hands, and it's so passive with the hangman and the moon, like truly, like, yeah, let's clear the ground. Some of you stepping out of a contract, 10 of cups upright, 10 of wands upright, the Hierophant upright. Some of you have let something go, melted something down, truly. You've let go of cords here. Oh, in a huge way. Yeah, I see you done with something here. This is a general reading, right? Let's pull cards on each of the days here as we move from the full moon in Aquarius to the second quarter stage. Hi, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. Thank you for your donation. Love and light to you guys. Let's clear the energy and ground. I'm hearing, I'm upset. You're not upset. You're not understanding your story. It's a matter of your direction that you take in your life. It always comes down and back to you. It's not what someone did to you or what someone's doing to you. It's you with you. If you're saying someone did so-and-so and they did so-and-so, that's where you're not taking leadership with your life. That's what I'm getting as a very strong message here. Knight of Wands upright. Yeah, so it's like, what? Just a matter of when you're going to let go of the candy, okay? Of thinking, oh, it's about, yeah, let's clear around. And I'm not talking to anybody specific. I know people, they make stories, okay? And they come through like, yeah, they come through like, you know, let's just take it as you will. All right, Knight of Wands upright on the full moon. For some of you, something is not manifesting the way you are expecting it to. And that's a really great indication that it's not meant for you. I'm just hearing this as well. So again, take it as you will. I know it might be kind of feeling triggering, but take it as you will. Full moon, Knight of Wands upright. Like you're real hot off the. I feel like you put your ego eggs in a very particular basket here, okay? And you're like, I don't want to see them break, like, and it's like a whole entire little dollhouse. No offense, love and light built on something that's not really gonna break or not break. Interesting. It's not about that yet again. So it's an illusion. It's passivity. Yeah, I'm seeing that yet again. It's passivity. Possibly take it as well. Page of Swords upright. This is 22nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. 26, 7 of Swords upright. Yeah, you're. I feel this is where we break down the ego in a true sense, where we see things for what they are, kind of, and we're not shy about, you know, saying, hey, like, you know, should I move on now? Like, it seems like this is not really working for me. I think, yeah, it's about being brave and calling that space out. Let's get a few more cards though, and I'm going to post that to Twitter. By the way, guys, if you're not getting notified, feel free to follow yeah, let's clear and run the Twitter page. You're moving on, Mr. Black. Yeah. Yeah, I was seeing an actual physical move as I was meditating. The Magician right there. It could be long distance. This could be international moving even. Some of you may make a huge, just like a, Chariot in reverse on the Magician as well. Huge. 10 of Swords in reverse. Oh, God. It's like, why didn't I do this sooner? I'm hearing that Devil upright. Some of you, there's one factor throwing everything else off. And until you make that move, it's going to feel very cyclical and very story-like and very ultimately karmic. Okay. Yeah. This is karmic week. Very karmic, very karmic. And we talked about this in the weekly members here, astrology video. So Magician upright, yeah. Some of you getting ready to just take out the damn trash. I'm just hearing that. Some of the swords upright. But it's like the cache of like your thoughts, what you've been telling yourself. I'm hearing that you wanted. Again, I feel like we're all in that space of, okay, so this is not for me. Why was I saying it? Okay, let me purge those feelings I'm hearing as well. I'm gonna get honest here. 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups in reverse. Some of you feel lonely. Some of you feel alone here with the 8 of Swords upright. And it doesn't have to be your message, right? If you're feeling awesome, you awesome. You awesome. You keep awesoming, okay? Yeah, hold space. Okay, hold space. We're all on this journey together, right? So some will be, feeling more like they're at the head of the ship, navigating, helping others sort of see the way, pointing out the clouds from the sun, and but for some of you, okay, this is going to feel challenging, and this is a message for those who are feeling that this is challenging. How many of you, as a curiosity, how many of you feel like you're grounded here around this time? If you're feeling grounded, can you type 777? If you're feeling more like I'm feeling a little like I need clarity and I'm feeling overwhelmed, can you type 222? 8 of Cups in reverse at the base of the 6 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is like I gotta let go of my marbles. All right, yeah, because you realize that like hiking with marbles in your backpack is gonna get just real uncomfortable at a certain point. Real uncomfortable. Yeah, 8 of Cups in reverse, like I'm not dealing with their trash. I'm hearing that with the 8 of Cups. Yeah. This is someone with their friend circles. I'm seeing that big time. Like you realize maybe some of you realize you're losing friends, but there weren't friends. You're losing people you thought were your friends. And it gets to the point, and hey, it could be both. You could be, hey, at times I hold light. At times here, I'm feeling like I'm overwhelmed. Okay. And so if that's the case, can you type 2727? Or 2277, whatever it is. 8 of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing, you're cutting cords. This is for some of you. Yeah, I've been in a big cutting cords week. Huge. And this is big for me because I'm a Scorpio rising, and my Pluto is on my rising in Scorpio, and my Mars in my 8th. All right, I get used to things, and but I told myself I gotta get really clear here. Okay, break this cycle because this is not where I really want to be at, and. Sometimes it's just the energy itself. It's like a ball it's rolling on your own. You're not even rolling it at that point. It's just going on its own. And that's where you have to say, am I still really in love with this person, in love with this space, in love with, you have to, somebody coming out saying it big time here with the Hierophant reverse. And you'll lose friends for that. You'll lose people. They'll be like, oh, I don't like you anymore. Oh no, get away. Like, you'll face that. Just be ready for this, right? Even if it is on an energetic level, you'll feel maybe lonely at times when you pursue what's real to you and whatever that frequency is. If there are things that are not in alignment with it, naturally those things will fall out and fall away. And maybe that's what you're feeling. You're feeling yourself moving out of what was not real for you. This is a general video. You have to remember that as well. So cords are big this week. You'll see the cords. I'm seeing this for some. You'll at least see the cords. You'll realize it. Okay, like, oh, sure, this is a cord. It's not even me wanting to go here, drive there, yada yada. How many of you have had experiences where you kind of like you're just like, oh, you know what? Let me just kind of like show up here, whatever, and you start to pick up on pattern frequencies and pattern energies. Okay. And you realize though that it's not leading you anywhere. It's almost like just trying to drain your energy field. And you realize, you know what, I just don't actually resonate with that. And so, no, it's just a habit. And, so why should I live for habit? What does habit mean? Habit doesn't mean much, truly, right? It's about innovation and being honest and transparent with your higher self. I feel, but always take it as you will. Okay, I know that earth signs will fight on that for sure because they live for that. That's their comfort. That's their comfort is the train they're on that they continue on, and that's where it's at times with the lower frequencies of earth energy there is the blindsided sort of perspective where we say, well, I give up what is my personal truth for what is known and successful, and we may all at times have those experiences and value those things over our personal independence. I'm hearing as well. Sometimes earth energy wants to feel, oh, I'm in the crowd. I'm in the crowd and I have support, externalized support, and and I'm feeling cool, and I can feel like I have security around me, abundance, material especially. I feel like I'm doing what's right, what's safe. Yeah, and it's not always that is going to make you happy truly. So that's where we have to be balanced, mind, body, soul, in all elements as well. Water, intuition, emotion. Are you feeling emotionally satisfied making that decision, or are you? Yeah, where are you at physically? Is it working with you? Right? Okay, like maybe let's say you're in a job position and it's like it just hits one rung on the ladder for you. But everything else, it's like everything else about the job is not you. It's like, okay, let's say you say it, just you feel very clearly. I am wanting to be active in my life. Okay. I want to be walking around most of the day. I want to feel like I can walk around, not have to be dressed in whatever kind of clothing. I don't want to be in a suit and a tie, whatever it is. I don't want to, yeah. And then at a certain point, right, you say, well, okay, in addition to that, I also want to make good money. Let's say I want to manifest material abundance, and I want to, let's say, do this and then that, and then let's say as well you say, well, and I also want to be in a space where I can talk to people and feel like we can have good conversation, and etc. And then let's say that a job comes along and it hits like two of those things, 2 out of 4 things for you, where, okay, maybe you feel emotionally satisfied, but you don't feel physically satisfied, for example, or even psychically satisfied. I'm hearing this. Maybe you feel I'm hearing energetically, emotionally satisfied, but you don't feel materially satisfied. I'm hearing this. Yeah. So it's a balance. And at that point, would you say, well, oh yeah, I'm going to sacrifice myself? Really? And this can apply to relationships. Some of you not getting what you really need in a relationship, okay? And I'm just seeing it really clearly. And what were you holding on to if you're holding on to it still? Some of you want communication here. You feel awkward, like you can't talk to people. This is maybe in your career space. Some of you, this is an actual partnership or relationship. Like someone is just like pissing you off. This is for some of you. And at a certain point, you're like, I'll deal with the drama. It's fine. It's fine. It's like, really? But like, why not manifest exactly what you want? Okay, exactly what you want, you guys. That's where you have to, there are maybe notions of comfort. Okay, you think you're valuing comfort. It's like, oh, but I want to be comfortable. It's like you think you're valuing comfort, but like, what is comfort if you're not actually satisfied, right? What does that mean? So you have to understand maybe what you're holding on to in that moment. Is it a subconscious, like, my parents want me to do this, my so-and-so want, what is that? Because then that is a void that, you feel you have that, then you fill with the energy of another as well. I'm hearing that. So let's clear it. You want to make sure that you're living your life, right? The way that you want to live it. So take it as you will. For some of you, there's something you want to communicate, and this is getting harder and harder to hold back. Yeah, but it's not just about communication. I feel it's much bigger than that, you guys, actually. Let's say you're in a relationship, right? And you feel like the communication is not there. Not the type of communication that I need. He's asking me if I'm eating beef or chicken. Okay. Okay. So that's not what I want to be talking about here. I'm hearing that with the Page of Cups upright. I need a lot more than that in my life. I'm hearing lick my lips together and pop a kiss his way too. I don't know. Take it as you will. I don't know, but you got to take it as you will. There's something that, it's not just about communication. It's like broader than that. If I'm not able to communicate about those things as I feel it with this person, for example, or this space, what am I doing here? What is going on, right? Okay, like, why am I, again, what am I doing here? What am I holding on to in this moment? That's where you have to understand what the trigger is with the Page of Cups upright, Six of Wands upright, because it's a trigger at that point. It's not what you want. See what I'm saying? That's the difference. So instead of being like, I love John turns me on. John is so this and so that, and he's loving my life. It's like, but then it's like not satisfying you. So then what's going on with that, right? In terms of what it is to you, actually. It's an interesting question when you ask yourself, well, what do you actually like about this person, right? And, maybe at a certain point you say, well, it doesn't mean that you cannot have things that you appreciate about people. Oh my gosh, you can, of course, appreciate something about everything. But maybe at a certain point, as well, it was something that was working for you in your life. But that context, it contextually can change, where you say, I no longer value that in my life where I feel like someone is guiding me and telling me what to do. I'm hearing that as well. This is for some of you, maybe like, for example, you have a mentor and like it was working for you at a certain point, but then now you feel like I'm actually ready to go off on my own here. Like, okay, ready to like kind of, yeah, get out here on my own. Like, I'm hearing Ted Bundy's boat. What the hell? Okay, let's just clear it. Love and light. 5 of Cups up. Yeah, this is someone else's energy. This is their karma. They're trying to, yeah. It's maybe even they're not happy in their life, for example, and you're friends with them, and they're kind of just putting their bogus headlights on you. Like, here, put these headlights on. Like, you also need these headlights. Like, I don't feel that way though. I don't need you to like put that pressure on me like that, or that portrait around my picture. This is unnecessary. Some of you, this is with your spending. It just doesn't resonate. Now I'm a little far from the chat, but let me zoom in. I'm seeing a slice of pizza here, and I'm hearing, how many of you are dating somebody? Could be a job too. We technically date our career, right? That's why if you're making decisions when it comes to your work that are not empowering you, and you're in then at times, that feeds into the relationship decisions you make as well, with your love life and etc. Like, usually they go hand in hand. Like, if you're feeling, empowered about your relationship space as well, that will feed into, right? Because all energy. So if you're opening a pathway to that frequency, then that pathway is open and you start to attract things like that in general. So let's say that you're with someone that you know is not empowering you, then you're going to be attracting in general frequencies that don't empower you, because you're telling the universe, I'm open to that in some capacity. Let's clear it. Possibly. Always take it as you will. Some of you, this is a business. Okay. This is something that like maybe you were purchasing. You thought it was doing it for you, and I see someone like wanting to get a refund on something. Yeah. We've all had those moments where like you thought it was like everything to you. Like, oh my God, yeah, I definitely want this. And I hardly ever put lip liner on, but we're just doing it here for you in the video here. And I take everything as symbolic, right? Because we're channeling, the energy is moving, and I'm just channeling here. So I take it as a sign, take it as you will. It could be something symbolic, but we've all had those moments where we thought it was for us. And we had that whole moment with the sales rep, right? We're like, oh my God, thank you for helping me find this thing. I truly don't know how to put this lip liner on, by the way, heads up, but here it goes. And we've all had those moments where like we then go back home and we're like, I don't like this thing. I don't actually resonate with this thing. And then we go back and like, you want to return it. And the important thing, I really cannot talk while I'm doing this. I shouldn't, if I want to get it just right. But now you realize at a certain point, it's just not my style. I'm hearing that as well. I don't want to stick around for this. I'm hearing that. Like, I don't want to be in this movie. I'm hearing that as well. Some of you, this is a space that maybe you were quite popular in, even at a certain point. For example, maybe you were really successful. Like, you maybe got a lot of friends, very so-called popular, but we've had those moments, right? Where we have that epiphany, like, I don't actually want this. I don't actually feel that way. And maybe I should say that. So maybe it's a matter of, you've known this. You've known this, but it's a matter of coming out with that. Like, yeah. Because that also doesn't feel good. Sometimes we don't know what feels off, but when you know what feels off and you're not doing something about it, that's when you feel not good. Like in your heart, like you feel, I'm not strong enough to do something about this. You know what I'm saying? It's about the bravery. Let's get some lipstick. Some of you have to maybe tell an employer, hey, I'm hearing, please don't contact me anymore. This can actually be an employer who doesn't have boundaries. I'm hearing that. And it's like starting to like piss you off. Like maybe you feel exploited. Like, and in boundaries can mean when it comes to what they realize your needs are, even emotionally. Like some of you maybe feel like someone's kind of being a little bit of a bully. I'm hearing that as well. Like, how do you not realize that that's inappropriate? I'm hearing that, you know, and we're not saying this to like feed the so-called negativity, but it's to bring it to life. To make a change with something, we have to really clearly see it, right? Yeah, the way I'll know what this is that you start feeling distracted in this space is what I'm hearing as well. Like, you have to get really motivated to do something, and let's think about that. You have to get motivated to do something. I would ask yourself, why is it not already there? How many of you are in a relationship that you're not feeling the connection anymore? How many of you? It's even, for some of you, a family member, it's something they're saying. It's like what they're talking about. It's like, bro, like you're really turning me off. Maybe you feel that, but you don't say it. Like what you feel it, and that adds up, you guys. It's about getting really brave, okay, with the energy and being like, okay. Because what's the worst that can happen? And if you have trouble with this in general, I would look back. If you have trouble with this, look back in childhood, okay? Like those times that you express yourself, you know, why are you afraid to express yourself and to literally tell someone how you feel, like, and not negotiate that? You got Scorpio, Dodger? What are your alignments? Sag, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe some Libra. Pisces. Pisces don't care about silly shit. They just don't. People can read it as, oh my god, Pisces are like so elusive and like they're just, bro, they're like flowing. They're not, yeah, they're fish. They're flowing, bro. They're not also going to be putting up with nonsense. Baloney, no, it's like, it's just nonsense. I don't identify what it is. Like, I don't try to like waste my time on that. Like, let's clear it. But that's not to say that there are not Pisces who feel out of alignment with their true Pisces nature. That's what we're talking about. There are Pisces. If you're feeling frustrated as a Pisces, you're probably not listening to your intuition. You're probably not in flow state. Pisces, you're super fucking intuitive. Was that the High Priestess? You're super intuitive, Pisces. This goes for those who have a Venus in Pisces. You can basically consider yourself Pisces if you have a Venus in Pisces. That's exalted Venus placement. It's like, you know who you are, you know how you feel. Pisces feel strange when and not engaged when they're not flowing. Pisces don't like fake shit. They don't like people who are too rigid and they got too many rules all up in the hat they're wearing and like about how things should be done. And that's just like a turn off. Feel free to comment if you're a Pisces. But that's just it. That's the turn off point. Six of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. I don't care what brand your underwear is. If you're like shallow, your underwear can drop at that point. For all I care. The Knight of Cups upright, like love and light, like it's gonna drop lower than where your standards are at as well. I see. Like, how do we say it? Yeah, if we're talking about Pisces energy, they're not attracted to like I'm hearing limited consciousness. Okay, we'll take it as no judgment, love it. Like we all have Pisces, but like, listen, when we're looking at it from the wheel, right, perspective, Pisces is the house of transcendence. It's right before we go into Aries. That means we got to go into Aries. We got to go through astral TSA. Pisces is like, I know, listen, I know I can't take that shit through TSA. I see it. That's the thing about Pisces. They see, they know, they have crazy intuition. Okay, but that's the point where they have to, and that's sometimes the hard part. People say, oh, Pisces are so like sweet and like softies. No, it's that they don't want to hurt your damn feelings. That's what it comes down to, because they see it as what it is. Okay? Pisces are not weak. And I don't know, this could be a very big message coming through. Take it as you will. We are channeling here. Pisces are not weak. It's how do we say? They know what would happen if they were to get honest, okay? Like if a Pisces were living on an island alone in the sun, okay, just being honest with themselves, okay, the world would be real different. Yeah, well, that's why they say sometimes it's hard to get a Pisces kind of honest, because they don't want to hurt people's feelings, but they know what the fuck is up, and they know what is what, and they know what is real and what is not, and but it's when they are ready to lay it down, okay? That's what it's about. Yeah, Empress leads you out. Moon, yeah, the sun. And if you think you're manipulating a Pisces, you're absolutely not manipulating a Pisces. If you think you're manipulating a Pisces, the Pisces are manipulating themselves. That's another story. That does happen. That's Neptune. Neptune is where you are disillusioning yourself. Okay, and that can be the shadow of Pisces, where it can be the guilt trip. It could be the martyrdom. Is that what they call it? Where you're like kind of, it's like you're acting like a victim. No, Pisces not victims, you guys. We're gonna call it out on either side, right? I'm so weak. I'm a victim. You're fucking not Pisces. Shut, bro. You see it. Are you doing it? You don't want to hurt their feelings. This is for some of you. Yeah. No, but like imagine if every Pisces in the world said it the way they felt it. Oh my God, you guys. Pisces would have people in fucking stitches and tears. They would have them in tears. This is a particular message. Pisces, here, you're having a hard time. Hard time this week? People giving you a hard time? Yeah. And when people say, oh, Pisces have love for everybody, Pisces sees that everyone is loved. They see the trouble in how others practice that mantra. Okay? And that's the point where they say, I see where you're not seeing the love in yourself. It's not Pisces are so selfless and giving and we can take advantage of Pisces. No, it's that they see what is. It's a matter of what they do about it. That'll come down to fire energy. That's more about fire energy. Because it's all the elements. It's not Pisces alone is so-and-so. It's all the elements. So if you're a sun sign Pisces, whether or not you're, let's say, taking action on what it is that you see, that will come down to your Mars energy. That will come down to what element that's in. All right. If you are somebody here who is, let's say, got a lot of water in your chart, Mars in Pisces as well, Sun in Pisces, maybe Venus in Pisces, let's clear it. Yeah. That's going to be a lot of, it's like you feel like you're almost always feeling almost always what other people are feeling. And it's like you got to actively, if that's what you got going on, you got to have a practice, a mantra. You got to get serious with your story and how you're going to say it, because you hear a lot of what other people feel. And it could be very challenging to ground. Let's clear it around. Let's clear it around. Extremely strong. Yeah, I don't know where people get this idea. Pisces are so weak. How do you think they got to the 12th house? Oh, really? Okay, they had to go through Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Oh, okay, well, don't remind me of fucking Scorpio shit. Oh, bro. That lifetime, no, don't fucking remind me. It's hard to be a Scorpio. Okay, there's Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay, death card right there. Capricorn, Aquarius, and yeah, freaking I know, I'm here on Pisces. Okay, what do you mean I was weak? Soft? I see where you're soft. I just don't want to say it. Maybe it's a matter of air energy now. It's not water energy. Okay, we're not talking about strength when it comes to water. We're talking about, more like the modalities of channeling what we know. because intuition is powerful. That is the illusion where you say Pisces are weak. No. Okay. It's a matter of, yeah, absolutely. You can be a Pisces and still not be channeling that intuition. That again comes down to how you communicate, how you channel your intuition, what you know. So for example, right, that comes down to your Mercury. That comes down to communication, the air element, okay, the throat chakra, right? Let's clear it. Yeah. Yeah, no, water signs, you guys, water signs. But it's interesting. Everybody, by the way, has Pisces. Everybody has a 12th house. Okay. So don't let anybody tell you, oh, that's where your weakness is. Okay. If you got somebody telling you that, I'm sorry. That's just like, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay. Yeah. Think of water, actually. Think of Neptune. Think of the waves. Okay. Waves can get fucking heavy and intense. And you think you understand the waves? Where are they coming from? Do we understand the ocean? How much time we spent? We don't even know the whole entirety of what is at the bottom of that thing, right? What really is the ocean? Let's think of that. Look as a standard, right? Have we really dug everything up? There's so much, you guys, that we don't understand even about certain energies here. And not knowing or seeing necessarily is not a weakness. So I want to bring that up here for those of you who are like, I'm just a Pisces and I'm just weak. You're not. I'm hearing that again. Don't let people make you think that blah, blah, and maybe this is a message. On either side. Like, if you're victimizing yourself and you're in a situation with somebody who's not treating you right, so-called, oh, he's just like mistreating me. And no, Pisces, you're fucking strong. No one's going to do shit to you. It's you doing shit to you. That's what it is. So that's where it's like, oh man, so I can't live in passive land? Yeah, unless you want to keep telling yourself that you're not strong and not tough and you can't manifest your life the way you want it. So, but the question for you, Pisces, is you telling your personal truth as you feel it going to hurt someone's feelings? That's where we got to get out of that mentality that doing something that's kind of right for them is going to make them feel better is the right thing and it's going to be helpful. It's not. You being strong in your personal truth and doing what's right for you is the highest frequency you can hit. And that is really what's going to help the collective. Okay. And obviously that individual along with in tow. Right? You doing what's best for you. Yeah, let's clear it. It's like, imagine if the pilot got distracted and was like, yeah, and if you don't see yourself as the pilot of your life, you also have to think about that, right? It's a good opportunity to think, well, then who am I? Okay. Am I just wait a second, are you living your life as just on board, that flight? Where are you at? Where are you going? What's the plan? Or are you the pilot? And everybody has the opportunity to be the pilot of their life. And if someone wants to make you think otherwise, then yeah, that's someone I would really think, why are we interacting? I'm hearing that. Go, yeah. And it can be even, whatever it is. A community of thought. You're not the creator of your world. What? You need to have financial success and blah, blah, blah before you can do blah, blah, blah. That kind of mantra mentality we're talking about, right? That is disempowering and encouraging you to not see yourself as a creator. That's what we're talking about. If you're interacting with energies like that and it's disempowering you mentally, psychologically, then I would think about what you're doing with that frequency. But 7 of Swords, 2 Pentacles. And it's not to say, oh my God, they're not a good person or whatever, or however it is. It comes back to you, right? And thinking, well, look, that's their energy that they are operating in. It doesn't make them bad. It's just, it's not something that they have seen yet for themselves. So, yeah. And if you're sticking around a situation I want to try and help them see the light, it's that's not the answer either, right? It's not like you became the answer. They have to understand the vibration of living for themselves and in their light and in their power. And that's where you got to be fearless, Pisces. I'm hearing Pisces. Step out of situations where you feel like you have to sacrifice your personal truth in order to see someone else thrive. That's an absolute illusion. That's Neptune right there at its finest in shadow. That's a shadow frequency of Neptune. Okay. Yeah. So love and light, you guys. Right. And if you feel guilty about that, like, or if someone's making you feel guilty, like, absolutely gotta get out of that situation, because that's gonna be something you end up presenting later down the line. Possibly. Okay. Well, you guys, let's get a few more cards out. Let's pull a card for each of the signs. We'll do it in order from Aries to Pisces, and then we will, yeah, let's pull it literally like that. Hope we have enough cards. Let's pull the 22nd to the 30th, which is when we see that second quarter stage in Gemini. Okay. Aries, you pulled Pisces, High Priestess in your first 3 days, and Magician as well. Got 2 major arcana. Aries, Taurus. Wow, Taurus. Shit. You literally have like, oh my god, you got a lot of Pluto coming through here for you. 2 8s. It's cleared around. 8 of Cups upright of all cards as well. That is Scorpio. Scorpio, and then you got the Death card of Scorpio in reverse and major arcana. Let's continue. Taurus. And you got the Hangman. Taurus. Whoa. Some of you may be dealing with a Pisces. You must have something. Either you've got a Pisces around you, or you got Pisces in your chart. Something here. Whatever it is, it's a big focus here this week. Like, you could be dealing with someone who's just no nonsense here anymore with you as well. I'm hearing that. Or there's just something you're seeing so clearly, Taurus. For some of you, you're like paranoid. You're like, do they want what I have? I'm hearing that. I don't know. Trying to protect something even. Let's get into Gemini. 9 of Cups. Let's clear it. Something going on with your friend circles, Gemini, I'm feeling. Okay. Something is like disintegrating. This is for some. You feel like something is falling apart. Like Towers in reverse right there. Page of Pentacles right. Temperance in reverse, Gemini. You're looking at something like, is this gonna like all fall down the hill like any minute? Like, is this stable? I'm hearing that. Some of you, Gemini, like second guessing your decisions that you've been making, like in a big way. Like, it's almost like you wake up like, I don't know, on a coastline or something. You're like, what? How did I get here? Like, maybe, yeah, okay. Cancer, Justice in reverse. Heart in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Pentacles right. Cancer. Okay, we'll get to it. Leo. The star upright. The sun upright. Leo's like, fuck that. You think I'm gonna be dealing with anyone's shit this week? Leo's like, I got the power. Leo, like, I don't know what's going on here, but you just pulled the star, the sun, and the chariot in a row. You're like, I don't need to fall in love. I'm good. Some of you maybe feel like something's a test. Oh my god, King of Pentacles upright. Oh wow, I feel like it's a kind of vibe like you heard the storm is coming, like you took shelter early, something like that. You're like, I'm not getting involved. The moon in reverse. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Let's get into Virgo. 3 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups upright, Ace of Wands upright. Virgo is also like, I heard Leo was on the way. I'm out too. I don't know. Hell no. Fuck that shit. I'm hearing that. Ace of Pentacles in Virgo. You're literally sweeping. What? Let's continue. 7 of Swords in reverse. Oh boy. Oh boy. Some of you exposing something. Yep. 2 of Cups upright. You're moving something here, Virgo. And I'm seeing if you're working with a Leo, oh my god, both of you together even, you're like clearing something out. Like, yeah, you're clearing something out. It's clearing it. Interesting. Gotta make room. Okay. So that's a Virgo. Let's clear the energy. Let's get into Libra. Hermit in reverse, Queen of Cups upright. Trying to decide on something, Libra. You're feeling a little weird here with something. It's like, where am I going? Whoa, I'm hearing that. But it's kind of like a dreamlike state, I feel. It's almost like an illusion. It's like that moment when you're dreaming of it. It feels real, but like it's not really real. Okay. Let's get into it. We'll get into it further, but some of you debating something with someone. Scorpio, King of Wands upright. Some of you also, Libra, I feel like you were feeling like, is this the end? Oh my God, did I ruin it? Or like, what's going on here? Like, I feel like it's not as you see it. Like, it's not that bad. King of Wands upright. Let's clear it. Like, some of you, how do we say? Maybe you feel like something got sabotaged or like sacrificed. I feel like it's not that bad. I mean, again, it's not as you see it completely. As you see it. King of Wands upright for you, Scorpio. Oh, shit, not Scorpio. I see you being like, okay, I don't want to do this. I'm just very strongly like defensive. 10 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords upright. 5 of Wands upright. Very defensive. Oh my God, maybe even legally. Some of you, Scorpio, maybe even put up like an actual physical, like I see someone like they built like a metal steel grid around them. Interesting. Take it as you will. Like actually 8 of Swords, yeah. It's clear. 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's continue. Sagittarius, 10 of Pentacles upright. You might have even renovated something or regenerated something. You took something down, you put something else in. It's like you reinforced some kind of barrier or something like this. Sagittarius, 10 of Pentacles upright, 9 of Cups in reverse, Strength in reverse, 5 of Swords upright, Page of Wands in reverse, the Devil's in reverse. We literally ended with the cards. Yeah, we don't have enough cards for the spread for all the signs. We'll work with the Wild Unknown to continue it, but the Devil is in reverse. We landed with that card for you, Sagittarius. This is going to be one fuck of a week. I'm just going to say it. I'm sorry, but like, yeah. So, no, Sagittarius, like, get ready. The universe is like, we'll put it in Sag's basket, okay? They can handle it. Yeah, it's going to be something like that. Like, I got to deal with this shit. What the what? In the what? Yeah. It's because you can handle it. I'm hearing in this way. 10 of Pentacles upright. I'm seeing like someone's literally putting something in your backpack. Like, you guys are hiking. Take it as you will. It could be a metaphor. Let's clear it in ground. It's like, what? I'm hearing that. 10 of Pentacles upright, Strength in reverse, literally is like actually maybe something heavy. Like 5 of Swords, they left me here, like with all of my marbles and their marbles. And it's like, now I'm like, what am I doing? Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. It's like, this is some bullshit. But like, listen, Sag, like, yeah, it's like, and now I'm out of gas. And now I'm like this. And let's clear. It's like, oh, man. Let's continue. That's actually, to be exact, on the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. On the 27th, it's like, I see you like looking at like spirit a little bit here. Like, okay. All right, Moon in reverse. Oh my God, I see you like emptying. I see a moment here, Sagittarius, coming where you're just like, everything that like everyone gave you, you like threw away. No, you're like, I'm not going to listen, I see you putting like, people are like, can you hold my cup? Can you hold my cup? Can you hold my cup? Sure, fine. You know what? Fine. You're just like, all right. Empty that. I don't know what. Make sure nobody touches my backpack. It's like, see you like flinging something over a bridge. Okay, Son of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn. 8 of Wands upright. Star upright. 8 of Swords upright. 9 of Pentacles upright. Hierophant upright. Strength card in reverse. 4 of Cups upright. Justice upright. Do you have anything to say about Capricorn? Capricorn's like, nah, I just saw like what Sag is going through and like, I'm cool. Like, I'm a chill. I'm going to just chill right here. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. All right, let's continue. Aquarius, Daughter, Cups upright. Ooh. Father, Wands upright. Daughter, Wands in reverse. 6 of Swords upright. It's funny, the energy of this deck, once we lead out of the Gummy Bear Tarot, is very different. It's very interesting. All right, Aquarius. I see you kind of sneaking out of class kind of vibe. Like, okay, maybe this is how somebody feels. Like, yeah, it's something very slow. I don't know. It's like, I'm gonna kind of start walking this way. Let's go and walk over there and then Just remind me of the Scorpio energy from a little while ago. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Pisces, Six of Cups in reverse, Four of Wands upright. I see you being like, okay, this has got to end here. I'm hearing that. You get into that Eight of Cups upright on the 25th. And I feel like it is a point for you that you're at in your life. You see it, you start to blow up the whole image. Like you zoom out and you're like, okay, I see it very clearly now. I see it for what it is. Daughter Pentacles upright. It's remind me of the full moon in Aquarius reading for Aquarius, where it's like I see it all a little too clearly now. Father of Cups upright. Yeah, for some of you, you're dealing with a soulmate contract here that is like getting really clear to you. The whole thing is just becoming very silly as well at a certain moment. The Eight of Cups upright, like I'm not going to be eating like mashed potatoes and like gravy for like the rest of my life. I'm hearing this. Maybe you're in a relationship that makes you feel like it's very mashed potatoes, like it's not satisfying you, that's for sure. Six of Cups in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you keep having to try to make things exciting here. Like Eight of Cups upright. It's like you start to just see it for what it is. It's a karmic. This is so karmic. I'm hearing that. Yeah. I can't be here anymore. I'm hearing that. Eight of Cups upright. Like I don't see you Pisces putting up with this like for much longer. I'm hearing Yesterday Is No More. What's that song? It's by the Beatles or something. All right. So Pisces, look, you are definitely, some of you are moving in a, wow. All right. You got the Magician of the Temperance card upright leading out. I feel like you're going to be on a completely new train here pretty soon. I see you making a huge shift. It's actually ironically by way of what you've experienced that has been challenging, so-called, where you've had like this so-called shorter end of the stick. And I'm looking at that Ace of Wands upright, which literally looks like a stick. It is a stick on the, yeah, it's even like someone's trying to debate you on something. Like, it's like, I see you just being like, I'm over that. You want to tell me that I'm like this and you're like that. I see you ripping off like someone's mustache off of their face. I don't know what that is going to do. But if you're able to do that, like, was it real? Maybe yeah, it's a metaphor. Like, he thinks he's Mr. Macho and you can just, like, tell me that I'm, like, human or whatever. I don't know what that's alluding to. You felt like someone was trying to frame you or tell you what's what. I see you, like, getting savage, Pisces, at a certain point with Temperance and the Magician upright. Like, and that's what we're talking about when it comes to the Pisces energy. Like, Pisces puts up with shit for a little while, but like when they really decide that they're not worried about your tears, they will shred /slice/ I'm hearing shelve your whole unit and be like, I'm not here to even like sell it at this point. Like if you lose money on that, not my fucking problem. Temperance upright Magician, like you're gonna have to clear something out. Something karmic. I want to pull on that Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What is that about? I'm looking at that Knight of Pentacles. By the way, Ace of Wands is in the Virgo stack. Yeah. To be exact, on their 25th. This is a matter of empowerment. Maybe someone here was getting an ego with you, and it's like you had to elbow this person. I'm hearing in the throat chakra. Let's clear it. Like, I see someone trying to like crawl up above you. It's like, but they're being really rude about it. It's like I see you just like kind of elbowing someone, like, but it's to teach them a lesson. Like, let's clear the energy and ground. Love and light. I'm seeing it straight in the Adam's apple. I don't know. No, like you have to teach them a damn lesson. Like, who do you think you are talking to me like that as well? No, who do you think you are to treat me like that? Let's continue. Love and light. Yeah. No, you have to turn something inside out. It's like you had to turn these bandits. I see people who are like trying to like frame you even, like put like feathers on your back. What is it? It's like a cartoon. I see you kind of hanging people upside down, like, yeah, it's funny, the hangman. Like, maybe they were trying to actually, yeah, let's clear it, trying to put their karma on you, put their shit on you. No, you turn it straight inside out. Now, okay. Yeah, that's where we say. It's to a point. Pisces so nice, it's like, no. Pisces, yeah, I've met a few Pisces that are kind of like, whoa. They will be like, and that is an evolved Pisces who knows the boundaries and they will set them and act on them, right? Unevolved Pisces energy feels where the boundaries should be at, knows the boundaries, feels them, wants them, has addressed them, feels them currently and says, yeah, that's a boundary, but doesn't do something about it. And that's okay, because that's about the cycle. right? Of growth and of evolution. But for some of you, and we all have Pisces energy somewhere, look at your birth chart, but the Temperance card and the Magician, this is a point where you say, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Actually, no, this is travel. This is all Sag energy, ninth house energy, Jupiter energy. Out of here. And you let go of what people thought they were hanging on to with you. And that they thought for sure, you and I, oh, we don't want to be like them. Right, Pisces? We don't want to be like them. Right? They think they have you, Pisces. They think they have you all wound up and like, okay, love struck, stricken, love, what is it called? Love struck. No, I'm hearing like a love song, baby. I don't love you like a love song, baby. I feel like they're going to wake up one day and realize you're not here. You're just not. You're gone. I'm hearing that Magician upright, Temperance upright. I'm hearing Soledo, saludes. This is saludad or something like that. I think it's something, is it Spanish? Oh yeah, Pisces, you're done. no, you're going to sneeze the last bit of that combo out. Whew, I'm hearing your lungs, like it's something maybe of a cycle even. You realize like, it's just not what I want. Not where I'm at, not what I'm seeing, not what I'm doing, not what I should be doing. And I feel it. And like, I've been feeling it and I'm feeling bad that I haven't done something about it. And yeah, this is for some of you also resurging physically. You could be healing something, getting stronger with something, training on something. I see you really investing in you actually with the Magician and the Temperance card. Yeah, I see solar plexus energies, sacral chakra energies just expanding. This is where you have no horizon to your empowerment, your growth, your transformation. That's where we want to be at. We don't want to be stuck in karmic landia with the 8 of Cups upright, 6 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 4 of Wands upright. Like we keep seeing, trying to see through the fog, still trying to see what's happening. It's the same 8 of Cups upright. And if anything, I want to get real tough here and say it was where it was already at to begin with. Okay? It's not like this suddenly appears. It's like to begin with, right? This is something that has, right off the bat, it felt very maybe karmic for some, and you still tried to like kind of see where it could go. And that's where you come back to you, right? Not this person, not the situation. No, it's not working. It's you. Why would I not listen to my intuition, right? Some of you have a big decision to make, Pisces. I feel like you know what it is. It's more a matter of what you're going to do about it. Like actually strategically, for example, let's clear it. Some of you know you're getting up and out. You're actually moving. I see you on a flight. But it is a matter of maybe where you want to go. You're looking at a map. Even I'm seeing that actually at the 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. This is a career move. Yeah, it's huge. I see that there's some kind of like really big opportunity with the Chariot in reverse, and you do want to really act on it, because otherwise I feel like, yeah, you know this. I feel, yeah, but it's, again, it's almost like you want to kind of plan or strategize. I'm hearing push the beat. I'm hearing Beatles, pedal to the metal. I'm hearing that as well. Ace of Swords, Lovers. You know, for some of you, maybe there's something here that you're creating and you want to even push it out to an audience. You've just been timing it. I'm seeing that as well. I'm seeing somebody with an ice cream. Going back to it though, I was looking at that Knight of Pentacles here, and that was in the stack for Libra. So there might be something here that you actually, you may reconnect with someone, or you may even, you may receive an offer. Pisces, you know, it does come down again to your values. Maybe for some, it's like, let's clear it. This might be something like, but I don't know. I feel like you're going to look at it kind of like, well, it's like cute. He's offering me like his lollipop, but like, scratch the record. Am I interested in that? I don't know, Pisces. I see you, there's something turning you off. I'm seeing that Knight of Pentacles here and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse right beneath it in the Virgo stack. Maybe you're thinking like of moving, and it's just, you're not sure if it's really going to do it for you. And for some of you, you're dating someone who's just too young. Maybe they're immature. It's like, he's not even pulling my chair out for me. Like, I could fall at this point. He wouldn't even be watching like for where I land. Let's clear it. Like, this is for some of you. There's something kind of superficial even. I hate to say that, but why hate to say the truth, right? It's like, if you're feeling that way, Pisces, like, let's pull in the Knight of Pentacles, Mother of Wands upright. Yeah, you're pulling the legwork in this connection if this is you. If this is you, even especially with someone's got a lot of Virgo, a lot of Libra, a lot of Taurus, I'm here as well. I'm holding his pencils like while he's in class. I'm hearing that. That's what I feel. I'm hearing this. Like, I feel like I am doing all the work and I don't want to be doing all the work. And this could be even an environment that you're in that you feel is not really for you. You feel you're doing way too much, not getting enough out of it. Who's this? Aphrodite Goddess. Thank you for tuning in, for your support, for your donation. I'm here at Cancun, Mexico. Knight of Pentacles and the Mother of Wands. Yeah, somebody wants to invite you somewhere, maybe. But Pisces, like, I don't know. We almost dropped the fucking whole rest of the stack. Love and light, sacred space. Yeah, love and light, but I just don't know if you're going to want to do this here. Okay. Love and light. But I just don't know if you really see it the way they see it. Maybe you realize you're really different from somebody, and it's like that moment you thought, yeah, we could be roommates forever. Like, yeah, we're like the best of friends, blah, blah. And then it's like, gets to the like practice versus the theory. I'm hearing Venus, and it's like your needs are, yeah, what are your needs? And maybe you're going to have to say, like, I don't know. This is just not working though with the Knight of Pentacles upright. Looking at, you know, your stack over there, like feeling like this is good. This is hot. This is enough. How many of you are resonating with this? Can you write in the chat cotton balls if it's like really resonating? Can you type monkey socks if it's not resonating with you? At this point, you can put monkey socks have holes in them. Monkeys socks have holes for them. I feel like I'm dating Monkey, Mr. Monkey. I'm hearing he has circles under his eyes. Like, I see so much. I feel like you're tucking like a monkey into bed at night. I don't know what that's alluding to, but it's just not working for you. At a certain point, love and light. And if it's pissing you, it's like, listen, I mean, these channel messages, if it's irritating you and you're like, hey, I know who I am. I'm the monkey. Hey, you gotta. Just, what are we talking about? It could be somebody with themselves. Let's clear it. Or it could be, yeah. What, you know, you got what? Everything is reflective. Is it really working for you? If it's not working for them, it's probably not working for you as well. Because we're talking about flow. So in other words, like, at least you didn't say, oh, I thought you said monkey bags. I was going to say, at least you didn't say monkey bowls. Tucking his monkey balls into bed. What? Oh, no wonder, Pisces. Fuck. No wonder. Yeah, I know. I had to put the dumbbells down. I mean, the balls. I don't know. Love and light. The balls. Yeah. Someone's tucking someone's balls into bed. I have no idea what that's alluding to. It could be a metaphor. But for some of you, let's clear it. Oh my God. Some of you, this is your career.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, you don't have personal time. This is for some of you. It's all about like Geronimo and his like lipstick color of choice and where he wants to put it, and like Lemony Snicket books are life, and I don't know what that's alluding to. This is someone maybe who you're just not resonating with, Pisces. This is hard because I feel like you do love this person. Maybe you adopted an animal for some of you, and it's like, it's just not actually working for me. Some of you are idolizing a silverfish. I'm hearing that. It's like, but it's like a metaphor. Like you think, I don't know. I'm seeing someone who like, they're like, this is my frog. Like he's gonna be official. And it's like, it just ended up not being like, let's get real. You thought it was a prince, not a frog. Okay. It's like, okay, fine. Yeah. Like you did not invest in like frog potential, right? You're investing in what you felt was prince potential, but it's like, now it's like, it's like you're caretaking after a frog, love and light, but like you're feeling maybe this way. Some of you feel totally impersonal in your life, like in some sense, maybe for example, you've got children or something here that this is even an idea you had, you thought it was a great idea, disappointment land, Caro. How many of you know what exactly this is referring to? Like if you could pinpoint it, like bullseye, like I'm hearing postulations are life. I'm hearing that with the Knight of Pentacles, right? I'm seeing a tape cassette. Maybe this is even like a friend circle. You thought, oh, we're like cool, you know? Let's clear it. We're jiggy. Yeah. But then you leave, you go home, and you're like, he's not doing it for me. No, I can't. No, I got to melt him down. He's not even a candle, though. How do I melt this down? Let's clear it. I don't know what that's going to do. Some of you need, yeah, you want to break up with someone. I'm just seeing this. I don't know, Pisces, like, you're at your limit, though. It's like something that's just even, like, turned you off. Like, they may have a lot of Libra in their chart, and, like, they were looking at you in a certain way, and it's like, they think something is so attractive. I'm seeing someone holding up a big round piece of pita pie bread thing. No. I can't. Okay. I'm hearing curtains. Close them. I don't know. Some of you, this person is kind of narcissistic as well. Like, they will make you feel like, what? I'm offering you a pentacle, though. It's like, let's clear it. They're also really cheap. That's how you know what's what here. Pisces, like, I see you kind of like slowly like gathering your bed sheets, like I'm hearing, I bet it's Monsanto. I'm hearing that, like, you're not resonating, Pisces. You're just not. No. With the Knight of Pentacles upright, like, it's even someone who gets you a gift that like is not you, you know. And yeah, I don't want to trigger anyone necessarily here, but we're just being honest, and it's about that. So. One second. Sorry, guys. I just realized something here. Hold on. Yeah, some of you are having a moment, I feel, and some of you are super hurt. I'm even seeing. Yeah, I know. No. With the Knight of Pence, like, your feelings are like really hurt. I'm seeing this with the Knight, actually, because it's like more it's the message. It's a speechlessness. Yeah. It's like it's a speechlessness. Yeah. No. Maybe somebody here like offered you something even and it just was a huge like slap in the face. Like maybe for some of you someone just kind of revealed like their mantra of truth in such an obvious manner. Like what is that about Pisces? Let's pull on the Temperance and Magician. Oh, well, this was drama. Yeah, this was drama, Pisces. And, some of you have to move. Yeah, you gotta move. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Oh, shit, Pisces. No, like, you got something big here. Mood. Mood right now, Pisces. Whew, no, I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know, Pisces. Oh my god. I feel like something is breaking apart. Like I don't know what it is, but you guys are feeling this energy. What is going on? Anyone able to read the aura? They showed their plan. Yeah. Someone showed their true colors. Yeah, and it's like you're feeling it. Okay, I got it. Pisces, this is something that like you saw it, okay? Like and it's a junction now between seeing it and like what you're going to do about it. I'm seeing that. This is for some. It's that moment when like maybe you're dating someone and like I don't know. Like you realize like it's that moment when like Pisces is like gonna like make that person cry and they know it. Uh-oh. 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 You guys know what I'm feeling? Do you guys feel this? Like, you guys feel this? Like, oh no, it's that moment. Pisces, like, you know you're gonna break up with someone maybe, or like, you're like, that's it, I can't eat his Monsanto, like, ice cream situation anymore. He's not doing it for me. I gotta melt it down now. I gotta melt it down. I see you having to like turn around. I need to turn the beat around with something here. But you know you're gonna make him cry. Yeah, I know. I'm hearing that hype, and that could be a metaphor. You're literally like taking someone's ego, like you're hiking it down. I see you taking someone's ego. Okay, you taking it down the mountain. It's like you were hiking it up with them, maybe, and yeah. Oh, there we go. That's what that shit is, right there. Lovers of right. But that's where it gets weird because you then realize you checkmate yourself, and you're like, I was carrying his ego up the hill. Yeah, we're carrying, yeah, and it's embarrassing because like I was carrying his like backpack with his ego in there, okay, and I was hiking it up the fucking mountain. Now we got to take it down. It's like you realize it's like I know this is embarrassing. We got to time to go now, kind of vibe. Like let's clear it. Oh my god, I'm feeling this like It feels like someone's strumming a guitar on my heart chakra and my throat chakra and down the whole left side of my body. Let's clear it around. All right. Well, I'm hearing I loved you. I'm hearing I can't look at you the same way after that. Like something very particular. Let's pull further on the Eight of Cups. Spirit wants us focusing on the 12th house and concentrate. I'm hearing that. Every house is a flavor of juice. Pisces concentrate. Wants us really looking at what's in that concentrate there here. How are we channeling our Pisces energy? Everybody has it. And of course, this is a period where there's a lot of Pisces energy coming up for review. Yeah, I'm hearing lights down, light. I'm hearing light beam. Empress in reverse, Ten of Swords upright. Well, yeah, no, this shit's awkward, Pisces, because, like, no, bro, like, you really, hold on. You really see the imbalance now? This is not something just now. It has been. Maybe you've been so patient. I see, like, you were flipping channels on a TV that only had, like, for, like, 5 years. And what is the expectation? It's like this, oh no, hold on a second. You know what this is taking us to? This is taking us to the Pisces, who knows it? This exact energy right here, taking us to the Pisces September fucking reading where we literally had, okay? We literally had the Sun card upright, and the Empress upright, and the Empress in reverse as well. And we had, you guys remember that reading? At the end of it, right before it cut off, is it Diamond Dave? Okay. Sometimes we think we want sex, but we're more like not feeling something else we're wanting. This is general message. But we're not feeling, how do we say? We're saying, oh, like, sometimes when you feel that sexual frustration, it's not really sexual frustration always. It can be masked as that. Sometimes what we really want actually is something emotional or something intellectual or something psychological or something we don't realize, something we want to discover. So maybe that's an answer, Diamond Dave. But for some, it's like, how many times have you thought, I really want sugar? I want sugar, or I'm hungry. You're not. Sometimes you're just thirsty, something like that sometimes, right? But in this case, it can be that as well, possibly at times. But the Emperor upright, the Empress in reverse, for some of you with the Star upright, there's something that's recalibrating here. At least I feel, Pisces, you're going to come out and say, hey, I feel that this is out of balance with the Emperor upright and the Empress in reverse. I'm seeing somebody on a skateboard here. Yeah, skateboard. Let's clear it. For some of you, but I'm just reminded, let's clear it around. I'm just reminded of that reading, that part in the reading where it was like this, it was someone very, very young, very young. It's reminding me of the Knight of Pentacles as well. It's very similar relatively to that card of the Sun card. Yeah, in the Gummy Bear Tarot. You guys remember that? Where it was like, and the Empress in the Gummy Bear Tarot card, she was like getting like irritated. Let's clear it around, yeah, in the root chakra. Let's clear it around. Something was like inappropriate, even with the Knight of Pentacles upright and the Star upright, Emperor upright, and the Empress in reverse. It's like, Pisces, I feel you're in that mode of like, you try to do what to me? You try to say what to me? This is that moment I feel when Pisces has no more shame anymore. And again, we all have Pisces energy somewhere. I'm hearing I'm maxed out. I'm hearing my credit card. This is for some of you. For some of you, this is you with you, possibly. But for some of you, this is you with the ego. Like, I just can't. I can't keep changing the channel. This is someone who got, and that's what, maybe that's why Spirit wanted to warn here with the Pisces energy. You think they're just going to be all nice and sweet and dandy forever? Oh no, honey, you got it twisted. Okay, you got a twist on, twist off cap there. Okay. No, no, no. When she pops that top off too, she's super done. She's not negotiating that. Emperor, no, she's not negotiating that. Empress in reverse, Emperor upright. Let's clear it and ground. When a Pisces is done, they're really done. And this goes mostly for most water signs, I would say. Yeah, and if you got a water sign who's coming back, especially a Cancer, I would question really what their motive is there with that. If they've said no or there's something out of balance, yeah, let's clear it. You don't want to be in a codependent relationship, that's for sure, right? Take it as you will, love and light, but yeah, no. Because Cancer energy, it's similar to Libra in that it wants to feel like that there's no issue. You know, we don't want to feel there's an issue. I mean, similar as well to Pisces at times, but usually like when a Pisces, like, yeah, it's done. And that's where they do not want to cause the sadness and the tears for the other party. That's where you have to come back to it and say it's not that Pisces are weak, it's that they see it, they know it. Okay, but sometimes they cloak it, yeah, and that's where some people say, oh, like Mars and Pisces, like not honest, or some saying like Pisces are like sneaky or shit, like whatever. Okay, it's not. It's sometimes that's them with them if they're not going to be honest with their higher self. Sometimes it's a spiritual journey as well. Sometimes it's a spiritual storyline, and they're like, hey, you know what? Okay, I remain in that storyline. It's not that I didn't know that I was being disrespected there. It's obvious. Empress in reverse, Emperor upright. First, some of you gave somebody the benefit of the doubt. You said, I'm going to let you just sort of like take me where you want to take me. Oh, you took me to McDonald's? I'm hearing that one's clear. I love it. I took me a metaphor. But I would not really, yeah, I'm hearing hold their hand really and trust them to take us down the aisle after that. I'm hearing that as well. Love and light. This is someone who maybe just disrespected you at a certain point, and this is a metaphor. You can go to McDonald's with the love of your life and however, but that's not my point. Obviously, it's a metaphor, right? But like it was a moment. Lovera. So are you calling out all Capricorns? The Capricorn reading somebody feeding grapes to someone, but it was grapes. Okay, what? Okay, all right. Miss Emma Bears, listen, I'm not going to negotiate. Okay, feeding McDonald's with the toast, but McDonald's is fine. Or what if it's not McDonald's with the toast, but it's grapes with the toast? We good? Okay. No fruits. No fruits. No fingered food, finger toast fries, finger fries, fruits, fries. No. Fruit cut from McDonald's. It's clear. No. For number Pisces, like, no, this is not me. This is not doing it for you anymore. It's not making you happy. For some of you, you feel you're going home crying. This is for some, and you don't deserve that. Empress in reverse, and you know that. I'm hearing, yeah, I know that. I'm hearing Mercedes-Benz. Someone took you to a steak dinner and like rushed you through it. This is for some. And then they were like, you want to come home now? It's like something strange like this with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like they want to immediately like get all up in it with you. How many of you are actually dealing with this week? Can you type 10? Like, I wonder why this is, yeah, is this a theme for you this week? Like, in particular, there's something going on, like, with the expectations, and maybe it's you, this is just a week where you're seeing it, what it has been. And you didn't want to necessarily, no, but I see, but I see you looking at someone like, I don't want to see you again. I'm hearing this. Aww. You guys, I'm hearing no, like, I can't do this anymore. I'm hearing team effort, but it was a team effort. I can't. Let's clear it and ground. But like, I built you that teepee. No, I'm sorry. The clock is ticking. It's like, you got tough shit. Pisces. Really? I feel like you're taking like all your belongings with you. Hearing, yeah, I got like another teacher for another class. Maybe this person was too slow. They thought that they could do this with you and on their time, only on their watch. their watch was like broken. No, according to you, because it didn't take into consideration your fucking time zone. It's like, it's only on their time. It's only when they're ready, only when they want. Knight of Pentacles upright. It's not fair, maybe. As you feel it, it's like, well, then what am I going to do? And this could be your own energy. Maybe you feel like you were giving of yourself in a situation, a circumstance that was not giving you back what you expected. So some of you, this is you're getting really tough. Like, I'm telling you, some Pisces, they'll get sharp as a fucking razor. Especially if they feel like someone is truly taking advantage, when they see it for seeing it. Leo, I know you're the lion in the zodiac, but I think Pisces has your claws right now. Yeah. Did you leave those behind? Okay. It's like, I'm seeing like, I'm seeing a lion whose claws like pop out of their like fingers. It's like something. Pisces will shapeshift even. Yeah. And that's the thing about Pisces, that they can tap into the other elements. So remember, that's actually not where you have your weakness in your chart, but your mastery of every element. And so you can shapeshift through that frequency. So that's the little secret there that people don't understand. Pisces is so soft and so silly. Let me just like be silly with Pisces and not take their shit seriously. Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be reflected right back to you in due time. Don't worry. Right? But it's just a matter of what exactly they want to do about what they're doing already. So they... Yeah, just don't mess with the Pisces. Just don't mess with that frequency, especially this week, this month, this year, this whole forever. Pisces, just don't deal with the Pisces, you guys, if you're going to want to be shady, because it's the universe ultimately. Pisces have a very strong connection to the divine as well. Their crown chakra, everybody does, but they come in with a particularity when it comes to that energy. Doesn't mean that something is necessarily like better, but it's just where you have a very strong connection to the crown chakra energies. Thank you guys for tuning into you. Love and light to you here. Pisces, you are loved. Don't forget that, and I think you know that. And if something is not feeding you here, I'm hearing, I'm gonna meet them where they're at. And maybe you got to have like an absolute discussion here with a certain someone, with a certain subject even. You got to really come out and just say it like, hey, this is, and maybe it's somebody you even hired, they're an employee or something like this. And how many of you are entrepreneurs? How many of you employ people and you feel like this is a conversation for you that comes up? Maybe with you where you say, no, I can't do it because we're friends, just because we're friends. Maybe you're friends with the people you're employing, for example. And yeah, it gets to a point. So thank you guys for tuning in here to you. Let's clear the energy and ground. Liz Cole, hello, welcome to 48 Hours. Yay, we will see you there. We are going to go live on 48 Hours, members. Most likely tonight, we'll finish those signs. So once we hop off here, we'll jump onto 48 Hours and we'll read for the rest of the signs for these next few days. This week is going to be extremely karmic. Again, heads up, we talked about that. And we really outlined the astrology of these next few days in members on 48 Hours. Let me get the link. We kind of went off. We were like, this week is going to be crazy. So thank you guys for joining, members, as well, for your support here. Those of you who do join, and even, just sharing the vibration of the love and light that you have for your journey here is felt and appreciated. And so thank you for tuning in here to you. Let's get the link again, and then we'll probably tune it out here. So Pisces, you've already been read on for weekly, side note. And we already read on Taurus, Libra, Sag, Pisces in members. So And I feel like you've got some surprises here coming as well, Pisces. You know, maybe this is something that has been for years, and like it just gets to a point for you, like it just gets to a point for you. I'm hearing Coheed and Cambria. This came through another reading. Oh, by the way, if you do want to join members, I'll get the direct link here. If you want to join members, I'll put the link directly here in the chat. It's the second link. The first link is the playlist for weeklies for 48 hours. Side note. And in 48 hours, PS, by the way, you do get access, of course, to the weeklies, monthlies, and 48 hours. So I also saw a few people join the new tier, which is so exciting. It is the hourly real time. And we've posted a few videos there already talking about Mercury trining Pluto, the void of course, moon moving into Taurus and such. So side note on that. Yeah, thank you guys for joining there as well. Of course, you'll get all members content with that tier. So thank you guys again for tuning in here too. Pisces, you know, I don't want to leave you on this note because I feel like it's kind of like, shall we get a quick Celtic cross out? And most viewers, I think many viewers here have at least quite a bit of Pisces in their chart. So usually Spirit wants Pisces out here. Let's get a few cards here. Just do a quick Celtic cross on Pisces. Let's clear the energy around. Pisces, what's going on here for you? From the full moon to the second quarter stage. I feel you got a surprise. Yeah, the star, right? You got something coming. Something coming your way. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of what you've seen, though. Deep past Eight of Wands in reverse. Yep. This is something that you actually proved to someone else. Wow, maybe this is more their lesson. Yeah, someone is going to see it for what it is. I feel. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Wands upright. The Hierophant in reverse in the environment. Advice is the Ace of Wands upright. In the near future is Ten of Pentacles upright. You lead out in the energetic pathway, the Five of Swords upright. Something was very silly, Pisces. And I feel like it is going to just be when you just call it out. Hopes and fears, Ten of Swords in reverse. You lead out with the Seven of Cups upright. And in the theme is Temperance and the Knight of Cups. Some of you will actually get some kind of turnaround here. It might be some kind of even an actual show. How do we say? Like somebody showing you how they feel. Like, how do we say it? Someone will be showing up, possibly even actually showcasing. I feel like you're going to see the energy really turn around here. So we're going to get into the 48 hours here series. Page of Cups. Yeah, you got something here, Pisces. Six of Cups, definitely. This is something turning around. Magician, yeah. This is something that you are going to manifest and really magnify. I'm hearing magnetize. I'm hearing it comes down to your vibration, though. So holding a high vibration here is what will allow you really to see, really step into what it is that you are actually wanting to experience, passionate to experience. Once again, passionate about to experience. With the Page of Cups, for some of you, let's clear it. This is something that you are actually you're manifesting. Some of you are moving. Again, I'm seeing this. Yes, let's clear it. Some of you moving on actually as well, where you're letting someone know how you feel. You're moving something. So be it, your intention. Love and light to you. Bye, you guys. See you later.